Hi, I'm Alan Ross. We're here at the RE Plus Conference and Exposition. We're talking to thought leaders about the future of the energy economy. So join us and enjoy. Our next guest is Jim Cai. I got it right, didn't I?
Yes.
He is with JSHP. Tell me a little bit about your role at JSHP. JSHP makes transformers, and very good transformers. We'll talk about that, but what's your role there?
Yes, right now I've been with the JSCP about 13 or 14 years.
Okay.
Mainly in charge of the U.S. North American market.
Okay.
Yeah, from kind of pre-sale, after-sale, warranty service, everything.
Okay.
Yeah.
So JSHP is a global company out of China, and you're in charge of the North American market.
Yes.
Been doing it a long time. There's something just fascinating recently, which is not really about this conference, but it was, I saw that JSHP made transformers, two transformers, for Siemens Energy. So in my mind, I thought, how could Siemens Energy be buying transformers from JSHP? But tell me about that.
Okay, actually it's not the first time. Okay.
Okay.
It's not the first time.
It was the first time I read about it.
Oh, okay, yes. We actually sold the Siemens in 2015.
Okay.
Also for the generation. I believe the real reason is, because the cost, if you, whoever meets the, delivery time or the installation date, it's not a damage, to
Okay.
the whoever in charge of the whole project.
Okay.
So we happen to have a really bad data in the industry. So they don't have much choice, always go to the best delivery time, right? So we delivered the first transformer GSO to Siemens in 2015.
Okay.
It's a 230 kV. I think it's about 400 MVA.
Okay.
We delivered the contract. It's 100 day ship out.
Wow.
We ship out in 89 days. Based on the contract, we got $10,000 per day ahead of schedule.
Did you get a bonus for that, for getting ahead of schedule? Oh, that's good. That's excellent, right?
$10,000 per day for the ahead of schedule. But we didn't get too many from Siemens for the obvious reason. So right now, seems like the summer job, they still cannot meet the schedule. That's why they come back to us.
Okay.
So we can deliver on time.
Right. Mostly medium voltage transformers, but you also said you do from pad mounts up to medium voltage, is that correct?
Yes, right. We actually, GSP, we do always a port-up distribution all the way to 750 kV, 1000 MVA.
So from pole tops up to 1000 MVA.
Yeah, dry type and oil type.
That's a big range.
Big range.
Right,
Yes,
okay.
we have a huge factory. Yeah.
Okay.
We
One
have
factory?
One factory.
Okay. Now, let's switch gears. Let's go back to what we're supposed to be talking about, which is RE Plus and wind and solar and green energy and green and clean is what we call it, okay?
Yeah.
You're here at this conference, and you're one of the unique, there's not a lot of transformer companies at this conference.
No.
What do you see, how is this industry, wind and solar and the move to decarbonization and digitalization, how does that impact you as a transformer manufacturer?
Well, apparently we are, as a transformer manufacturer, we benefit from this kind of new trend, right? Renewable decarbonization there. So we are kind of one of the supply chain here to support this industry and benefit from it. GSP has been, supply chain from mostly for the industry in past 15 years.
Okay.
In China, inside China, we have 25% of the whole China market.
Okay.
For this kind of, industry. So U.S. right now getting more and more catch up from the rest of the world. So we are here to see whether or not whether we can help.
Okay.
Yeah.
You mentioned something about a reason that you got something that Siemens needed to meet a contract. That you said they needed to buy a transformer. Supply chain issues. We were at the IEEE April at the IEEE PEST&D conference.
Yes.
And every transformer manufacturer I talked to, the number one issue that they had at that time was supply chain issues. How's that affecting you?
Not much.
Oh, that's not fair.
I don't know. That's what I'm saying. T&D magazine has an article about this issue, right?
Did they?
So yeah, as I mentioned there, looks like most of the transformer issue, supply issue in the U.S., what we observe here, look kind of more specific for the U.S. market, U.S. manufacturer related.
Okay.
Right now, our lead time is still typical for the even, last year, even during the pandemic, we delivered one 500 kV, three-phase, 1,000 MVA. We ship out in 128 days.
That's amazing.
Yeah, right now we have a 4 transformer right now in Houston. We get order, ship to Houston, everything in 6 months. 4 units, 200 MVA. Okay.
Yeah.
So we still kind of experience some kind of a supply issue there. When some customers say, I want the specific components made in specific manufacturer, then we may have to say, okay, this supplier, they may base in the US or Europe. They may have the problem to deliver on time, long lead time. So that's where we can experience something on the issue. Another place we can experience this issue is the shipping. With the container ship, everything kind of congested at the US port. All the transfer, everything shipped to the US, you got a hiccup. So we got a kind of somewhere about a 1 or 2 months delay because, because the shipping issue in the US.
So how do you overcome that?
I think we still manage it really good. We may have the 1 month off, but we're not 1 year off. We're not got the 1 year delay. So
1 month, I can do that. You've been around, you've had a lot of traffic. We're already into the second day here.
Yeah.
Talk to me about where you're just being part of the industry. Where are we going with wind and solar and EV charging, and what impact, positively or negatively, does that have on you?
As a person, right, we say, okay, we need to go to the renewable. That for sure.
So as a person, you're okay with it? Right?
Yeah, we can
now talk about as a company. Okay.
Yeah, as a company manufacturer, apparently, again, that I mentioned here, we are benefit this kind of thing, right?
Okay.
Because it got the new development. So we got to hire more people, get more business going on. That's benefit to everyone. But still, what we see there, because all the political, geopolitical issue there, we can see this kind of bumpy road ahead of us, not just in the U.S., around the world, we see that. So, but in general, we think, we still get better future based on the renewable development here.
So one of the things that we heard in one of the interviews, they were talking about the impact of renewables and EV charging and all of those things on transformers, because transformers were always built to step down, and now they're being asked to step up. That bi-directional charge that's coming from somebody. How does that impact the quality, the life cycle of a transformer? Have you all thought about that? Well, you're in an inverter-based world now,
yes.
Not just a transformer.
Well, as a transformer manufacturer, we build a port spec, right? So usually we say, hey, whoever come to us, hey, this is spec, I want to build this transformer for this spec.
Okay.
So some people say, okay, this is step down. You have to consider step up. But some say, I want a both way. Then we build a both way, right?
Okay.
So, to our experience, some of the customers learn the lesson. They say, hey, you cannot just cut the cost. Build, your spec, just say one direction only to cut cost. Some are learn the lesson. And also back in China, we found out for the renewable, you cannot just use regular kind of traditional classic pedal step down for the renewable because of direction. So our customer base we have back in China, we changed that long time ago.
Okay.
They always do both way. And also BIL is a little bit higher than regular residential customer application. So in that sense, actually right now for the renewable applications, more specifically middle voltage, MV transformer, either dry type of oil type. Right now, what do we have? Right now, I think we have 50,000
really
installation worldwide.
Really?
Yes.
Okay, so you don't have a problem knowing what's coming, because if what's coming grows rapidly, you just grow with it.
Yeah, we don't. Yeah. So look at the failure rate we have there. Really good. We never had again, we even the big transformer, small transformer, we never had the explosion. never have any transformer on fire.
I saw that. Yeah, you never had no catastrophic failures in
Yeah,
your
exactly.
history.
Yes.
I know.
So back to your question here, both direction for transformer,
Yeah.
we don't think there's any really inflect to us. As long, the customer knows what they need to buy, how do they specify. So it doesn't affect us in any way, I would say.
Okay.
Yeah.
So the industry, the renewables industry, one of the things that we hear about, and one of our sponsors is a company called H2 Scan. They make transformer DGA monitors, hydrogen only, just the hydrogen. H2 Scan is in almost every monitor in the world. I mean, they're the secret sauce. They're the Intel of the monitoring world. But hydrogen is changing. It's not just in transformers, but hydrogen is changing. The use of hydrogen in power.
Yeah.
Does that have any impact on what JSHP does?
Not really, not that we're aware of.
Okay.
Again, for all the monitoring, whoever DGA is, is kind of monitoring.
Yeah.
So more is better for us, for everyone, for the transformer manufacturer, for the end user. So, but as a manufacturer, it's getting better with the DGA monitoring, right?
You have to connect. We have a lady, Julie Wang. She is our representative at H2 Scan in Shanghai.
Oh.
She's from Shanghai.
Okay.
And I think they're still under shutdown right now, but I'm going to put her in touch with you.
Okay.
You put her in touch with the people in China to talk about hydrogen monitoring. Okay. It'll be good.
Okay.
But Jim, thank you for coming by. Thank you for sharing what you did with us. Good luck and God bless.
Yes, sure. Thank you. Thank you very much.
So all of these interviews that we have conducted have been sponsored by the people behind me. The first one is the Grid Edge Conference and Exposition, which takes place in April 2023 in San Diego. The IEEE PES Grid Edge Conference and Exposition has been a long time in the making. This will be our first one, and it will be a delight. I can already tell you that we've had more papers, more panelists than we could possibly hold, and the conference itself is going to be brilliant. The second organization sponsoring us is H2 Scan. H2 Scan is ubiquitous in the transformer industry as the best. It's kind of like Intel, it's inside. H2 Scan is a hydrogen sensing technology that is patented, that has been around for the last 20 years. It really came on strong as transformer hydrogen became a problem. DGA recognized by IEEE. And I just thank the people at H2 Scan. They are also in electrolyzers, fuel cells, battery storage, but hydrogen safety is incredibly important. They're in refining, in processing, so H2 Scan, thank you. Lastly, RE+. We are at the Renewable Energy Plus Conference and Exposition, and as we close this one out, I want to thank them for allowing us to conduct these interviews here, for allowing us to be part of their incredible conference. It's been enormous. There have been 27,000 people that have attended this conference, and you can tell the energy, the excitement that's taking place within the renewables industry, so thank you, RE+. It's been a delight to do these interviews, and I hope you've enjoyed them.